And when those organizations realize that the everyday common person, you don't realize how powerful you are, bottom 97% people. You don't realize how powerful your dollar and your spending habits are. Bottom 97%. If your dollar stops going to the organizations that are writing laws that are leaving your children dead in the streets, then they will stop writing the laws. We call it a rolling blackout. Once you register your protected, tagged person on our registered endangered species list, and anytime a person of color falls victim to police brutality, to the further advancement of the prison industrialized complex, and we're not only talking about for colored people, I'm also talking about my immigrant population. I'm also talking about my immigrant population who the same thing is happening to our Hispanics, Latinos, our Mexicans coming across our borders. They have these detention centers. When ICE rounds our immigrant population up, and then they put them in these detention centers for months, years. How humane is that? Okay, you said I broke a law, I'm here illegally. Okay, I don't have a problem. We agree with keeping the law. You must keep the law. We don't have a problem with the law. Okay, but you arrested me to detain me for months and years, and then to explode the number of our immigrant people who only want a shot at the American dream, who only want exactly what everybody else wanted, first off, right? But, okay, you caught me. But to detain me and then to explode the numbers of individuals in detention camps the same way you've exploded the prison industrialized complex, that's capitalizing on dehumanization economically, period. So we are tagging our brown brothers just like we tagging our black brothers, and we know any of our brothers. We know the Japanese American experience. Our yellow brothers too went through a similar harsh experience. Once again, we love our country to death, no question. It's the elements that see an opportunity to capitalize on the life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness of others that we have a problem with. Every man has a right to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. There is no 3/5 of an individual anywhere in the United States of America. All men are created equal. That's the dehumanization that has been perpetuated over and over and over for over 500 years, and it stops now with the Recycled Humanity program. So we're mobilizing individuals, just like the color of change. And the color of change got results. Not only did many top corporations pull out of ALEC, which I acknowledge them for. I take my hat off to all of those corporations. I'm not going to get into what your motive was or whatever. I take my hat off for you doing the right thing. But they got results. And the only way to stop seeing young brown and black people in the streets is for us to become a part of this program, get registered in the program, and then when we see events, we're not only going to march. Marching is good, but if there is no economic response to our children laying dead in the streets, then it will never stop. That's why when Michelle Alexander stated during the Trayvon Martin case that this is a George Zimmerman mindset. Young brown and black men have been dehumanized in society for so long. And she said it then, it was prophetic. She said that it will continue. And sure enough, Mike Brown happens. They're not separate events. They're all connected. And they will keep happening. Eric Garner will happen again. John Crawford will happen again. Ramarley Graham will happen again. Sean Bell will happen again and keep happening unless we recycle humanity. We're going to add to our protest the economic component of a rolling blackout targeted at specific, and I will lay out the list later on. I'm just giving you an overview of the program. But there are specific corporations, specific entities, specific institutions that have been capitalizing for years on dehumanization. And we're targeting them in specific economic rolling blackouts that we're going to ask anybody who registers their young people to participate in.